Facebook, you got a lot of light on over there. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, everybody. How's everybody doing? I am excited for today. Y'all can't tell me I'm not on to something. Good morning, Cece. Good morning, Jen. Good morning, Odessa. Good morning, Jasmine. May. Good morning. Y'all, let me tell y'all about Jasmine real quick. Yesterday we was in class. We was talking about angels. And Jasmine put a comment, and I got distracted, and I couldn't go back to her comment, but she put a comment telling me something. Cousins, I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all saying angels and not angels. Oh wait. Angel. What is it? Angela? Whatever you said. I said, this girl right here, I'm going to have to get you for writing notes in class. How's everybody doing? Paper Peacocks. You was talking about the way they were spelling it. Y'all, I'm excited because I got a special guest. Hey, I got a special guest. Hey, Van. And I'm really, really excited because she's my new BFF. And I've had a chance to speak to her briefly. I believe that I've mentioned her. But, angles. Yeah, angels and not angles. I had a chance to speak with her briefly, but I got to introduce her to the class. Y'all know when I find someone that I'm motivated by, that I'm inspired by, that I believe God has connected me to divinely, I got to share the wealth. I got to show them off, right? You know, I'm selfish enough to believe that God does it just for me, but also I love y'all enough that I have to share the wealth. So go ahead and greet your cousins. Make sure that you're inviting your family, your friends, and the people that get on your nerves. Invite everybody to class today. Y'all, I think I'm doing something. I think I'm doing something because I literally have 4 devices. Dana said, Mom, I hate when you say devices. I got 4 devices. I got 3 iPads and an extra phone, and then I can hold my own phone in my hand. I'm a big girl now, right? I'm so excited. So let me tell y'all how this goes. I have Instagram, and Instagram is brought to you by my mama's iPad. So Instagram, y'all all up in here anointed and appointed, right? Y'all got that good juice. Y'all got that good grace. I got YouTube, and YouTube is also my mama's Instagram. And y'all on it popping. And then I got Facebook, and I got TikTok. So go ahead and make sure that you're sharing the live, and then join us wherever you may be. Join us on whatever platform. We got everything except for the wrong thing. How about that? Good morning, Pastor Kels. How are you? Oh, we oily up in here. Go ahead and greet your cousins. Good morning, Karen. Hey, Kathy Ford. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Sarah. How you doing? Good morning on YouTube. So y'all want y'all song? Huh? Y'all want y'all song? Y'all like to hear it? Y'all want that song? Y'all remember that, what's the name of that group, In Vogue? They used to have songs wrote a song about it, like, here it go. Well, I got a song for y'all. Y'all like to hear it? Here it go. Free your mind. No. Hello, 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 and how are you? Mighty fine, mighty fine, mighty fine, and you are too. Hello, 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 and how are you? Mighty fine, mighty fine, mighty fine, and you are too. Hey, look, the A is just the ad lib at the end. Y'all, just go with me. Good morning, Facebook. We gotta write the lyrics of the song, and I'm gonna share them out. You know how like we used to do church programs? I'm gonna hand out the lyrics. No, choir in school. How we used to do choir? I'm gonna hand out the lyrics so that everybody could be singing a song on one accord. How about that? How about that? So this morning, I'm going to bring on our special guest, but before I do that, I have to tell y'all a couple of things. First thing I have to tell y'all is Friday is a national holiday. I ain't talking about Memorial Day, Labor Day. I'm not talking about Labor Day. Friday, September 1st, is my birthday. It's a national holiday. All right? It's the day that the Lord said, Daniela, come on in here, girl. Come on in the room. And I said, okay. And here I am. I will be 41 years old, and I'm excited. I'm blessed because can I tell you, there was a time that I didn't think that I would make it past 19 or 20, right? I didn't think that I would make it past 20. And that's because I got caught up after my sister passed away at a young age. Fear tried to overtake me and tell me that was going to be my portion. But God said, So Friday is my birthday. Friday is my birthday. And I'm excited about it. We're going to have a party because it's Pep Rally Friday. You see how good God is? He says Pep Rally Friday, and we're going to do a birthday. How about that? The other thing I want to tell you real quick, let me get these announcements out the way, is we got merch that's ready. So make sure that you're getting your second semester merch. And the final thing I want to tell y'all is, don't let nothing happen today that you and the good Lord can't take care of. If God be for you, then who can be against you, right? And with that being said, that ought to make you go through your day bold. That ought to make you go through your day courageous. That ought to make you go through your day proud. That ought to make you go through your day decided. That ought to make you go through your day committed. That ought to make you go through your day assured that whatever it is, that me and God got this, period. Now, let me bring on my special guest. I'm super excited because I had a chance to meet her a couple of times, but not really get to know her. But it was by divine connection. God was like, "Now I need to put y'all together, right? I need y'all to be together because there's some uniqueness about it." You see what I did there? There's some uniqueness. Unique is going to be funny, and she'll probably tell you why in a minute. There's going to be some uniqueness about you guys joining forces and being on the same wavelength. And so I'm really excited. I met her and I was so inspired, so encouraged. And then she taught me something, and I'll share with you in just a minute. So let's bring on my guest. Her name is April Showers. Ain't that amazing? Listen to her name. April Showers. That's so cute. And it took me a minute to say, wait a minute, girl, your name April Showers? I see what your mama did there. That's funny. I see what your mama did there. Hey, new BFF.
Hey, let me get my screen set right. How are you? It goes weird. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, class is in session.
Hey, good morning. You look so pretty. You look so pretty, girl. Come on in the room. Y'all know I got a song for everything. So while my BFF is getting herself situated. Oh, we got the same. You got Fierce on too?
Look, I got Fierce.
Look at that. So this is
like we aligned.
Right. This is April Showers, and many of you know her from Afro Unicorn. And if you don't know, now you about to get a crash course. And when I tell you guys, she is so amazing. She's so phenomenal. The first day I met her, the first day I had dinner with her, right? It was just like I wasn't talking to a stranger. It was like I was talking to someone that I had already known for years, right? And the way she poured out some wisdom on me, and she didn't know, I was like, really, it was during a time that I was I can't say this word for nothing. I'm from Mississippi. I was journeying. I was going through traversing. I'll say traversing, right? Through my mama and like her what's the word I want to say? She was getting ready to transition. And there were a lot of things that was going on with me that were going on. And April told me, she said, I want you to start writing down 10 things that you're grateful for every day. You remember that? 10 things that you're grateful for every day. And so it's so funny. I haven't opened this up actually for a minute. And so I started writing down, and I have the dates. 10 things I'm grateful for every day. I started on August 7th. And I would sit in the hospital next to Mama while she was in ICU, and I would write down 10 things that I was grateful for, right? And then every day. And I would text you or call you, and I would be writing down 10 things I'm grateful for, 10 things I'm grateful for. And April said, what that's going to do is that's going to open up space and room to allow more things to come, right? You'll be able to release those things that you're grateful for, and then God will bring more things to be grateful for, because there's something about an attitude of gratitude. Right? And that really just like blessed me, and it changed my life. Tell the people, April, who April Showers is and who Afro Unicorn is.
Y'all know what? I gotta come everywhere I go. Because what she do told my whole story, but for y'all who don't know, I'm April Showers. I'm founder of Afro Unicorn. Afro Unicorn is a lifestyle brand for my women and children of color. How unique, divine, and magical we truly are. I'm the first Black woman to have a licensed brand character in major retail. Basically, what that means is my products sit on the shelves next to Disney, Marvel, Nick. I am the future Walt Disney. So that is what Afro Unicorn is. They said, what kind of products do you sell? What kind of products? It's everything. See, she got a hat, I got a sweatshirt, we got cups, we got plush. Oh, I lost one. We got plush animals. We got fruit snacks. We got books. We got, I mean, it's everything you think about Disney or any other character. That's what Afro Unicorn is. So we have it all. So yeah, I am so honored to be here for y'all today. And I hope that the words that come out of my mouth, something that I say, will help motivate and just push y'all forward. Like, that is what I'm here. I'm here to hustle and motivate.
You know what I just love that you just said? Rewind back just a little bit, because you said, I am what about Disney?
I said, I am the next Walt Disney. That part.
That part. She said, I am the next Walt Disney. She didn't say, it was such a concrete statement. I am the next Walt Disney. Not like, oh, I'm striving to be, or I'm in comparison of, I am who I say I am. I am the next one. Why are you so confident?
Well, it's the God in me, for one.
It's the God in me.
I grew up with believing Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
I love it.
My mom, my dad, like, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like, they just instilled in me just a level of confidence. They allowed me to speak freely. Yeah, my parents definitely, they always kept the light on me. I'm from the performing arts, so my daddy would always show to the shows with the camcorder. I would always look at that little red dot in the audience. And, you know, I was their baby girl, so baby girl had it. So I grew up with I grew up with just a love for being Black.
Mm.
And that's part of my story. I don't think I've shared that part with you yet. But I've met on this journey of having Afro Unicorn. You see, it comes in 3 different shades because we're in all different colors and tones. But I just did that because that's who we are. But people started to thank me for doing that, and then I learned about colorism, and I was fortunate. I believe God called me to this position of Afro Unicorn because I truly just love the skin that I'm in and have been like this since I was 2 years old, since I was like really talking. Like, my mother will tell you, like, I don't want to wake up nothing else but being Black. Like, I thought that we were the most, like, beautiful people, and our hair textures and our skin tones and everything about us. So when the Lord dropped this Afro Unicorn on my heart, like, I went full force, like, unapologetically, because this is the way I've moved my entire life, and the way that it's been blessing people, and the way people have been able to resonate with the brand, and it gives them that boost of confidence. That's that confidence that 2-year-old girl had that I built all the way up in my 40s. That's in this brand. So when you put it on, you really do feel fierce. You really do feel unique, divine, and magical. Like, because it's embedded in the DNA of the brand, which
Period. Because I'm popping. I love it. So what you're telling me is, it's like what we pour into our kids at a young age truly becomes the core of who they are, and how they go through life and what they believe about themselves. No matter what somebody else may have tried to tell you about you, you were 10 toes down on, baby, it's me, it's about me, I'm beautiful, and nobody can shake that. That's beautiful. You know, that's how I really try to instill, like, in my girls, like, listen, you're going to go through life. People are not going to like you as long as you like you, and you love all of you. right? Every part of you. And that's why two classes in session is so important because, especially on Pep Rally Fridays, we remind each other, listen, I am beautiful. I am dynamic. I am all of that and a bag of chips. I am everything God called me to be. I love your story the most. Let me tell you why I love your story the most. Because you was just sitting there minding your business, right? Minding your business, doing your thing. Where you from?
South Central Los Angeles. Somebody said they can't wait for these products to drop in Cali. Girl, we all over Cali. We in all stores. So
They everywhere. They all over the world, baby. But all over. You can go to Target right down the street and they all over Target, right? They're everywhere. Literally everywhere. But South Central LA, minding your business, doing your own thing, and God literally dropped this idea, right? A lot of times, this is why I think it's so beautiful. Because a lot of times we're like, well, God, bless me with overflow, bless me with income, bless me with money. God, give me these things, right? And here's the thing, God doesn't just give you dollars, He gives you a multi-million-dollar idea. Right? He will plant a seed in you. He will give you the idea, and then you go and you work that idea. So you get an idea, right? Tell me the story.
okay, so I am a divorced mother, single mom of two amazing boys, and I was just going through life, just trying to raise my boys with my life, and I own and operate an insurance agency. I'm a State Farm agent. I'm a real estate broker. So I was hustling every day. And a friend just kept saying, April, you're a unicorn. April, you're a unicorn. He would tell me that for over 2 years. His name is Cortez. And finally, after I had a situation where I was dating someone, it didn't work out, and my heart was broke, and my friend kept saying, I remember him saying, April, you're a unicorn. So I called him up like, Cortez, why do you always call me a unicorn? And he was like, well, April, you a dope woman. You amazing girlfriend. They don't make girls like you out there in the streets. Trust me, I'm in the streets and I don't see them. I don't see women like you. You raising your boys. You got both businesses that you running. If you're not a unicorn, I don't know what you are. To me, you're my unicorn. So I was like, you know what? He's been calling me this for a long time. Let me sit back. I didn't really know what even unicorns were. And that's how God will really show you how things come together. Because He gave me something that I wasn't thinking about. Wasn't on my radar, hadn't thought about it, nothing.
Wow.
And so I went to Google to look to see what they were, and I saw that they were very unique. They were magical. I'm like, well, I'm definitely unique. I'm always Black Girl Magic. So I'm going to start using my unicorn animal spirit. I started to use that emoji over and over again when I would text or write copy. And then one day I looked at it and I said, well, why is it only white? Like, who determined that unicorns were only supposed to be white? So at that moment, it no longer resonated with me. I went to go find a unicorn that looked like me. I couldn't find one. And so instead of complaining about it, I just decided to change that I wanted to see. And I created my own personal avatar of an Afro unicorn. And that's how it started.
It's so amazing because you started this. Was it like at the start of COVID?
Well, it was right before. It was 2019. I got the idea late 2018, and then 2019 is when I launched it.
Okay, let me rewind another time real quick. Because you said something, you were going through a heartbreak, you were going through all these things, and then this is when this idea was kind of birthed out of you. You were like, let me sit. A lot of times we think that our ideas are going to be birthed when we're the happiest, when everything is going, like the best in our life. When all of this is put together, right? When this is put together, that's when I'm going to live my best life. When all of this is in order, that's when I'm going to have the time of my life. And we don't understand and we miss the fact that God uses sometimes our pain. He uses the crushness. He uses the brokenness to birth $1 million ideas. And to birth our new story and to birth our new journey. I love it because you were approached with your friends saying, yo, you're a unicorn, you're something special. And you were like, you're right. You know, I am. I am all that, right? I am a unicorn. And so then Walmart comes. Tell us about this because you birthed this thing at the brink of, or 2019, that's when the idea, and it was just a t-shirt line, right?
Yeah, so I birthed it as an e-commerce store. We had t-shirts, and then I did drop like a few accessories right after I dropped the t-shirts. People were like, oh, I want this image on notebooks and pads and all that. So we were doing print on demand just through Shopify, through Printify, POD, print on demand. Oh, so let me step back. No, we didn't. Originally, the idea was to do print on demand. Because I'm like, I got two little boys. I got two businesses. I can't be sitting here printing shirts, packaging. I'm not going to have the time for that. So I remember we ordered the samples for the print on demand, and they looked horrible. And I was really to break down that moment. I had an event plan where I was bringing these 25 women to the table to birth my idea. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I remember everything came together so fast. So I found the print screener. I went downtown LA. I got the shirts. I went to Walmart, like blank shirts for my event. All that happened so fast. And my baby went into the hospital right after this big event. And my baby was in the hospital for 21 days. So my baby was in the hospital. I knew he was going to be in the hospital for 21 days. I literally just thought he had like a little stomach virus and was coming home. So everybody kept telling me, like, the devil is trying to stop you from launching your business. I was like, no, he got food poisoning.
Wow.
People would come to that hospital and tell me that you need to move forward with this business. So thank God I'm an insurance agent, so I was able to have money from a policy that I had to pay for an assistant to get all my shirts and produce. So we launched May 19th. I'm telling you this backstory because it's very, very important, because I meet a lot of business entrepreneurs who have so many excuses. My baby was in a hospital for 21 days. I still launched the brand when I said I was going to launch it on May 7th. He left the hospital on May 30th. The following day, my favorite uncle died of a massive heart attack. My cousin's on here right now. Hey, Chelsea. Her dad died of a massive heart attack. 17 hours later, his eldest brother, my uncle, died of pneumonia. So we had two uncles die. We had a double funeral. I had to fly to the very next week. It broke my grandmother's heart. 6 months later, she passed away. Then we entered into a global pandemic. But it was all gas, no brakes. It was the marathon continues, because I knew that at the time that I was trying to birth this, I had the hardest contractions ever. I had the hardest labor ever. So it had to be more than just about me. Like, it was a fight. I was aware of not trying to birth this vision, and I fought through every obstacle. So I have to keep going, because if you fought through the birth and the baby is here, what do you just drop it on the floor? No, you fought. So I didn't allow any of that. His sickness, the 3 deaths that we experienced, the global pandemic. I didn't allow any of that. So during that time, we were being blessed. We have people like Tiffany Haddish, Sherry Shepherd, Alicia Keys. All these celebrities saw what we were doing, promoting other women. That's what African Pro was all about, just promoting you, promoting your businesses. They saw what we were doing. They jumped on board, and it grew. It just kept growing, and it grew until Walmart found us. They actually found us. A little girl was rocking our shirt, taking photos. Her name was Cassie Brianna. Somebody walked by and said, I love your hair, with all the confidence in the world. She said, thank you, it's an afro. And that video went viral, and they reached out to us. Sorry, I took a long time to get to that.
No, I mean, listen, you know what's funny? I had dinner with Tiffany last week, and when she came in, she had her Afro Unicorn shirt on. It was the burnt orange one, you know what I mean? You know the color I'm talking about. And she walked out, I said, come on, Afro Unicorn. She was like, and period. I love it. Let me tell you again, why I love it, because a lot of us think that when we are birthing something, it's supposed to be easy. We think the start of it is supposed to be easy. We think that finding the people will be easy. We think that our life is supposed to be easy and everything. You literally just said, even with the idea, from the time the idea was birthed in you, right? You were going through something. And then when you got like the go ahead, your son in the hospital. I remember when you told me this story, my heart dropped because I'm like, yo, you went through all of that, right? 3 family members passing away, and you still continue on. It's like you had to know that something big was on the other side of that, because you're right. Why would I go through these labor pains, right? Why would I go through these trials, these tribulations, all of this to give birth and drop the baby on the floor? Listen, I'm telling y'all, cousins, some of y'all got your baby in your hand. You about to try to drop your baby on the floor because you think it's supposed to be easy. But it was so important for April to come on here because you're representation of what a lot of people are going through right now. Me, you know. You know what I mean? You know my story. You know a lot of what's happening. And I know that it's labor pains. And I love the way you explained that because it was beautiful. Here's the other part. So people are like, well, how'd you get in Walmart? How'd you get in Walmart? What did you do? Because I know how this typically works. A lot of people don't know how this works. You know, you usually have to have, you can show how many sales you have. And they want all this stuff, right? But tell them how you got in Walmart.
So we got in Walmart because they found us. We got in Walmart. I know the part that she wants me to really say. Before that was more labor pains. I met a lady who was like, "Oh, we're gonna get you to Walmart and Target.com." But the way we gotta get you there is through Amazon first. They have to see that you're producing like 500,000 in sales per year before they would even consider you. And so this lady had me ordering all these shirts across the nation, shipping it into fulfillment. I spent like $30,000. It was a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of everything. Mama was stressed out. My baby was stressed out because we was in our small little condo, folding these shirts, packing them, and shipping them to Amazon. And it just didn't pan out. It just didn't pan out. It was not what I thought it was going to be, and I got frustrated because being like hopeful though, I went ahead and ordered like 1,000 plus animals, and they too were coming to my house from China, and I'm like, where? I don't know if y'all can think about it, but it was like 4x4 size box. 30 of those boxes were coming to my house, and I had my little condo. So I was like, Jesse, we got to figure this out because I don't know how we're going to ship this to Amazon. Jesse is my son, y'all. Jesse just turned 17 yesterday, but we're talking about a couple of years ago. So Jesse was like 14, 15 years old, but he is my COO, my chief operating officer of everything. So anyway,
Yeah.
Jesse said, I was telling Jesse, I said, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should try and pay other people for Amazon. You know, we already lost money going the Amazon route. He goes, why don't you try Walmart? And at that moment, I don't have a lot of them, but at that moment, I had a little bit of doubt. You know, everybody, they was on the boat with Jesus too. When Jesus asked them, why y'all fussing when I'm on this boat? I'm no bigger than any of the disciples. So I'm on the boat. My baby said, why don't you try Walmart? I said, Walmart? I'm not trying Walmart because somebody already planted a seed in me to tell me I can't even get to Walmart until I do XYZ. So I had this doubt, like, that's not going to happen. But I can't let my baby see that I've been down. And I'm just telling him, no, I don't want to do Walmart and brush it off. But my baby has faith. My baby knows how to manifest. So he walked in this room. I went and sat on the couch, and not even 30 minutes later, we shared email accounts because he runs the business with me. He opens the door. He said, Mama, I got an email that said, Afro Unicorn X Walmart collaboration. Would you consider doing party supplies? Would you consider? It wasn't in the
wavy faith, right? Come on, when we have our little faith, man, our kids will come through like it ain't nothing. I remember when Danny came to me and she was like 4 or 5. She said, I want to be on TV. And I said, girl, everybody want to be on TV. It ain't that easy. If it was that easy, then everybody and their mom, your sisters be on TV, right? She said, fine, I'm just going to go pray about it. Went, talked to Jesus, and lo and behold, that baby was up on TV, and then she brought her sister along with her. She said, listen, this is what I'm seeing. This is what I know God has told me. When you had wavy faith, your baby said, what about Walmart? All right, don't worry about it. We're going to get Walmart. Walmart going to come to us. Would you consider? It wasn't even you know what's interesting? Because people will drop seeds, right? And sometimes we don't even know it, but unconsciously we're taking those seeds in. And we're receiving those seeds. And somebody told you, well, it's going to take all this to get to that. But we got to start here. I didn't even know the Amazon story. I didn't know that you had all of these supplies and that you did all of this work, right? Which is where, you know, some of us are, it's like we're doing all this hard labor and we feel like nothing is happening. And then, you know, it takes some faith. And it also takes what you say out of your mouth.
Right. I want to say something. I want to interject. When you said it back to me, it made me think of something. One thing that I didn't do, I didn't get paralyzed in the failure. Because some people will sit there and be like, I did all this work. It didn't work out. Our mind, me and my baby, were still trying to figure out what's the next move. The problem is,
Come on.
don't want to make the next move.
Mm-hmm.
Because that last step that they made, they tripped. So they don't want to fall the next one. So they just get comfortable and say, well, thank God I tripped, but I didn't fall.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
God can't bless that. He only comes in when you are moving. You gotta have movement. So I think I was blessed in that moment, although my faith, you know, I had that moment where I was like, I can't do that. But my mind was still thinking like, but what can we do? What's next? I just sit there and just say, I'm gonna sit in this room and I'm gonna cry because I don't know what to do. And Lord. You know, I said, okay, well, next. I put it out there. I said it. Ask, believe, receive. So I started asking, like, well, what else can we do? And Jesse came in the room and said, we could do Walmart.
Yeah.
Amazon don't work. Just go to the #1 retailer in the nation. Just do that, right?
Yeah. Why not go big? Listen, why not just do it? It's number one. Why are we? What else?
So I just hope y'all got that word, that you have to have that movement. You cannot get stuck in a place where you feel is a failure. Like, you got to keep moving forward. So I heard that when you were repeating the story.
I love that. Cousins, I need y'all to put that in chat. You got to keep moving forward. My daughter wrote a song for me, and it's called Keep Moving Forward. I love that you didn't get paralyzed, because you're right. A lot of times when you trip and it don't work out, the first thing you do is say, oh, okay, well, God didn't want that for me. Maybe I need to go another route, right? When he's like, nah, you know, you got to get up and keep moving forward. I need you to take another step in faith towards what that big goal is, and towards where you're going. You know, it's very interesting, because I think when we're trying to accomplish something and it does not pan out the way we want to, we miss the idea that God is directing our path. And he wants to take us down the right way. A lot of times, you know, there's some bumps, there's going to be some curveballs, there's going to be, you know, some obstacles, but that's what makes the journey worth it. Wouldn't you agree? Because if it was simple and easy, right, then it wouldn't be worth all of, like we wouldn't hold value to it. It'll just be one of those things that's just like, whatever. You know what I mean? We wouldn't see the beauty in it. So you're in Walmart because Walmart came to you, period. Because Walmart was like, would you consider? And then what happened? So how do you get all of these ideas? You go from t-shirts to plush dolls, but now you have like all of these categories. Like you literally have all of these categories. I'm looking at, I'm gonna get up, hold on. Let me look. The other day when you gave me my gift, I just looked down and I said, wait a minute, you got a bag too? Like, look, can y'all see the bag? Like you got everything. What don't you have?
An amusement park, a hotel.
Okay. So listen. I asked her that question on purpose because I knew what she was gonna say. Y'all, I hope y'all get this. I'm so excited. I hope y'all get it. Because what April ain't gonna do is April's not gonna reduce her dream to what is just common ground or what she can attain on herself, what she can obtain on herself, right? She knows that she can go get books if she wanted books, right? She knows that those things. She said an amusement park, a hotel, because that's that crazy faith. That's thinking something bigger. It says now unto him that can imagine greater, like bigger than you can hope, think, or imagine. Who is thinking about hotels and amusement parks? Right? Most people are they're content with their t-shirts. They're content with their hats. They're content with this little thing. And God is like, no, think bigger. And April said, okay, big.
Bet. No, and I got some not disappointing news, but not the most favorable news. I found the first lady who did my business plan for Afro Unicorn, and clearly she knew what she was doing because here we are today. And so I finally, I've been looking for her for months, for like 8 months. She's in Germany, and I finally found her. We got on a call last week. I told her about the idea for the hotel and the amusement and all of that, and asked if she could help me with this business plan, and she gave us a price. She told us it's going to take to December. Was that going to be okay? And I'm like, I'm fine with that. Typically, I'm like, dang, that takes forever. But I'm like, okay, I can wait. I waited this long. And so we were on go. I sent her everything she needed, and then she emailed us yesterday. It was like, y'all going to do really good. I just can't do it right now. My capacity. And so in that moment, the old April would have been like, but the way my life is set up and the way God be setting stuff up for me, I was like, oh, okay, maybe God got something else around the next corner where they just gonna come like a Hilton or a Marriott and be like, can we just license it out and we'll do all the build out. That's what my mind is thinking. I'm still on the process of trying to find me another person. So y'all do business plans, y'all can DM me. But I was like, well, maybe this curveball was for something way greater than I even expected. And maybe it's gonna be, maybe he wanted it to be a little bit more easier for me.
Listen.
Like everything else had to be easy because I dealt with so much hard stuff getting into this. I said, maybe that's because I'm telling y'all, Walmart called, Target called, all these different retailers called, and the work is not as easy, but I'm definitely favored.
Listen. I'm sorry. April said, I'm definitely favored. And a lot of us are scared to admit it and claim it. I'm favored. I believe, April, what's going to happen is you're going to get an email that says, Afro Unicorn X Hilton, would you consider?
The reason why I wanted to say it on this show right now with you so it can be documented. I'm really big on having the books of so people can go back and look at the records. But I said, just say it, April. Like in my mind, I was like, should I say it? Should I not? But yeah, I'm like that. That lady told me she couldn't do it. I was like, oh, she probably could do it because something else is around the corner.
And that's so true, and that's what I found to be true, like with my life, and honestly, everybody that I talk to, like, we look at closed doors as a missed opportunity. First of all, there is no missed opportunity in the kingdom. God always just has a better way, a more specific way. He's very detailed. He don't play about us. right? And he's very intentional. And so when someone says no, you got to understand it's for protection, it's for redirection, because our steps are ordered. And so God's like, okay, I got something easier, something better, something that's going to be more specific to your need. I'm excited. I'm excited because April really taught me how to open my mouth and to confess a thing and to not hold it and just think, oh, I can imagine. Because, you know, y'all, I teach y'all, this is class, right? We've talked about, I can see the vision, right? I can see it. When the girls, you know, got their deal for the show, I could see them running around a set before they got on a set, right? You have to envision it. You have to see it. And then April said, and open up your mouth and now start to confess it, start to say it, right? And I know a lot of times we'll say, well, if I say it out loud, I'm going to jinx it. If I say it out loud, then somebody going to take it and run with it. If I say it out loud, then somebody going to do this, and then it's not going to come to fruition. It's not going to happen. But that's not how God works. I believe when I say it out loud, listen, and somebody said, oh my God, April is always talking about seeing the end.
I knew I was waiting for African Unicorn to enter the chat because we just talked about this. I went live on my Soulful Sunday and I said, for me personally, I have to see the end. If I can see the end, it's going to happen. But a lot of times we get so caught up in the details, all we're going to get is more details. So I'm not worried about the business plan. I'm looking at, I visually see the kids running through the hotel. I see the amusement that's happening. Like, I see the end. It's not up to me to worry about the details. Okay, Stephanie couldn't do the business plan. All right, it's going to figure itself out. At the end of the day, the hotel is going to happen because I see it. And if I see it, the thoughts have been planted for a reason in my head for me to see it. So I just have to focus on the vision and seeing exactly what it is that I want. I saw African Unicorn fruit snacks on the shelves before they got there.
Okay.
And that buyer sent me the message to say, here is your line review. With me not even having it, I don't even know how to make a fruit snack, didn't know the partner, nothing. But I wasn't worried about the details. I wasn't worried about the details when I walked into the grocery store and I said, I want African Unicorn fruit snacks on this shelf. All I did was call somebody and say, who owns the fruit snacks down here at the Walmart? And they told me who was over it. I sent that person an email. That person told me back in April or March, I'm not looking at fruit snacks right now. I'm not looking at them till the fall. I said, okay, well, thank you very much. Please consider. He not only reached back to me in the fall, he reached back to me with a line review email, like a Zoom link that said, on this day, like for court, be present because you're going to present your pitch for fruit snacks. I did not have a partner, y'all, who was going to produce fruit snacks for me 4 weeks before this meeting was about to occur. All I know is that I was going to have fruit snacks on that shelf.
That's good.
All the details worked out. The partner was found. The deal was signed. I went to that meeting, told this man my story about African Unicorn, how I want fruit snacks. He said, I've never done this before in the line review. I'm going to tell you right now, we take African Unicorn fruit snacks, and we're going to take it in at least 2,000 to 3,000 doors. And I said, well, all right. Fruit snacks will be on the shelf next month, y'all. So, at Walmart, I see the end. Something is going to happen, but I don't worry about the details. I did not walk into the store and like, oh, I would love to be on this shelf, but I bet it takes a lot to get here. I wonder who I gotta do this. Oh no, I gotta order this. Do I have enough money to get there? Is it gonna be? I said, they're gonna be on the shelf. Just like I said, they're gonna be at the hotel. The hotel is coming.
The hotel is coming. Y'all, listen. I don't know if y'all caught it, but I hope it would behoove, that's my favorite word, the class, no, that's my favorite. It would behoove you to stop worrying about the details. I think worrying about the details is where we get paralyzed. You get stuck.
Whatever you think about, you create more of it. So if you're thinking about all the details, you're going to get another detail after another detail. Just when you thought
That's so valuable. No, I love that. And I'm going to write that down. You think about details, you're going to get more details. And now you're going to be on a hamster wheel of details. And you'll never get to the end result. So it will behoove you to see the end result. I remember when I was car shopping, I ain't had no money. I ain't had no credit. Didn't have any. This very house that I'm in, I ain't had no money. I ain't had no credit. But I knew that I didn't, right? But I knew I needed a house. And I knew I needed a safe place for me and my children, right? And I saw us in a house and spoke that we was going to be in a house. I remember my dad, I remember my kids went, because my kids was on the road with me, right? They was on that faith train with me. And they said, yo, my mom said, we're going to get a new car. And my daddy said, well, how y'all going to afford it? She ain't got no job. She ain't got no money. She ain't got no good credit. Them kids said, I don't know, but God do. They said, listen, it ain't our bill, it's gonna be God's bill. His will, our bill. He know we need a new car, and so God gonna provide everything we need. The end result is we need a car. The end result is we need a house. The end result is these are the desires of my heart because God has given me those things to desire. Right? That makes sense. If it's in my heart, y'all, if it's an idea that I have, it's because God says He will give me what to desire. I think people misinterpret that particular scripture and think that He'll give me the desires of my heart, meaning if I want this and if I want, no, He will tell me what to desire and then He will give those things to me. It's a two-part scripture. He'll tell me what to desire. I desire this business, this Afro unicorn, and I desire it to be worldwide. I desire it to be a household name. I desire it to have amusement parks and hotels and categories outside of categories. I desire for every brown and black girl to look at something and see themselves. I desire to see me in it. I desire it to be powerful. I desire it for it to make you feel good, unique and bold and all these things, right? And because I desire those things, watch God make it come to fruition for you.
Right. Right. But I want all y'all to hear the flip side of it. It's going to give you, He's going to get whatever you put out there. So be careful. People just like, oh, like the Bible, like it literally says there's power and life in your tongue. You know, second that just to be saying that. Stop speaking those things over you that you don't want to happen. I saw somebody in the comments, I'm happy you got blessed with it. They said, I'm tired of the details. I don't need no more details.
I don't need no more details.
Like, get out of your way. Get out of your way. Start thinking and start asking God to give you visions of where He wants you to be. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't tell me that the hotel amusement ain't gonna happen. I've already seen it. I've seen it. And I'm not worried about how it's gonna happen. Stop focusing on the how.
Yeah.
You have your why, and thank you so much. You so, I'm hard with words too. Eloquently, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What my vision was for Afro Unicorn, you said it. So God knows that's what it was for. And I want these babies to experience, and I want us to experience life and have, like, just really enjoy the representation of us. It's going to happen. I don't have to worry about the how. I mean, we talked about fruit snacks. I got a little golden book coming out. I saw, and people are like, what are little golden? These are my little golden books, but these are mine is upstairs somewhere. Maybe I should go grab it. But you know the old foil golden book, little golden. I was at Barnes and Noble. I saw it again. I said, ooh, I want a little golden book.
I want that too. You know what?
Didn't have a publishing agreement. Didn't have an agent. Didn't have a contact. But my little golden book comes out next week. on period.
I love it.
I found my literary agent. She wanted to seed in me and set my expectation that these publishing deals take a long time. It can take 6 to 8 months to years. It takes, they drop books, years. Baby, I got 4 publishing deals. I got 6 books coming out in the next 6 months, not self-published, all with major companies like Random House, Andrews McMill, Ben
Yeah.
Like, I'm a marketer. My job is to market. So I'm already focused on the hotel. What's that grand opening going to look like? How are we going to get people into the hotel? I'm not worried about how this going to happen. This is going to happen.
Because it's
I'm
gonna
focused
happen.
on the end result of it. Period.
Okay, before we wrap up, I got a question. Can you tell me about collaboration?
You mean like by licensing?
No, and the reason why I'm asking you this is because I believe that when we are aligned with the right people, when God divinely connects us to the right people, right? And they'll help push you and motivate you and keep you on course. Like I told you guys in the beginning of class, when I met April, when we had dinner, the first thing she was like, I want you to start writing down 10 things that you're grateful for, right? And I'll say something, or I'm like, I'm working on something. I'll say it, a TV show for me and the girls, right? April said thank you, right? There's a show that the girls and I are working on. It's called Changing Lanes, right? It's going to be a reality or non-scripted show. And I've been talking to April about it, and she's like, okay, listen, put it out there. Say it again.
On the show. Go ahead.
Yeah, oh yeah. She's a friend of the show, right? And every day she's like, okay, where we at with it? Listen, I'm standing in agreement with you. I'm believing with you. This is what we're going to do. What you want to do? Okay, you already know what the ideal is? All right, boom. Let's see this thing to the end. Tell me about collaboration and the importance, because the Bible says two are better than one.
So you know what's so funny? Because both of us did the same thing when we met each other for dinner. I know it seems like I'm this real friend. I am very friendly. I'm very friendly, especially when you get to know me. It's hard meeting new people. It's just hard meeting new people. And this is definitely ordained. This is definitely divine with what's happening right now. Because when we had dinner, I met basically meeting a stranger. Janella said she even went to the bathroom and she laughed at God and said, you know I'll be out here in these streets meeting with random people.
God, you funny.
About her. And I was saying the same thing. But it's important because y'all, we mentioned Tiffany Haddish. I launched in May 2019. Tiffany jumped on board in July. I don't know if I had 1,000 followers. I might have 1,000. But, ever since then, and the other celebrities, other people have jumped on board. You gotta have people. You gotta have people around you. You gotta have people that are gonna motivate you. Kalia is my social media manager. She's actually here under Afro Unicorn. And she's been riding with me since 2019 for 4 years. But recently, the last 2 weeks, Kalia has said, you know what? I see how your life is set up. And I've been hearing you preach all this. But I'm gonna try it now. Like I've decided
Come on.
that I'm gonna try it. And Kalia's life, I tell you, stuff just falling out the sky for her. In the last week and a half, it's literally just falling out the sky. It's important to be connected with the right people, though, y'all. Connect with the people that are really gonna push you, really gonna motivate you. Really want the best for you. It's a two-way street in relationships. Like, I want the best. I want to see changing lanes. I want everything for her and her family. Even her man. Like, is the show out this weekend, or did it already drop? His new movie.
His new movie dropped last Friday, the 25th. So it's out. Vacation Friends.
Okay, so tonight, that's what I'm watching.
Period. Y'all go watch Vacation Friends.
Yes, please tell me the name of it.
Vacation Friends 2, actually. It's on Hulu.
On Hulu, because that part 1 was hilarious. So I'll be watching part 2 tonight. So it's, for me, you gotta find people who really want the best for you.
Yeah.
And I'm fortunate enough to have people around me. And everything I do is organic. Ain't nobody paid. Everybody's doing it because of the love of what we're doing. I believe if you help people get to where you want to be, you'll get to
it clear that God was like, nah, y'all got to do life together. Like there's purpose in this relationship, because she's amazing. And I believe in collaboration. I believe in having a circle of people who can help motivate you when you down and your faith may be a little wavy, just like your son was like, but why not, right? Why not? You have to have someone that can see a bigger picture and help you see the big outcome, the end result, right? When you're stuck in details, they'll help get you off of that wheel of details. But, and you're like, okay, get to the end, right? And so I thank you for being that in my life. I thank you for taking a chance to come to dinner with a stranger. I laugh at God. They say if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans. My plans are no new friends, no new friends. And God said, yep, but this friend, right? And so I believe that everything that you open your mouth to say and believe for is happening. I can't wait to take the girls. I can't wait to go to the amusement park because it's happening. It's already happened. It's in creation now, right? The hotel. And I don't even want to stay there for free. I'm going to pay. Listen, because I want the best. I want the best of the best, and I'm going to pay for it. I'm really grateful. Thank you for coming to class and really just pouring out and telling people how to do it. Like, there's really no secret. The secret is you have to just open your mouth and say it and believe and stop getting stuck. What were you about to say?
Ask, believe, receive. That is the secret.
There you go.
That's it.
There you go. And trust the God's going to do it for you. Thank you, April. Yep. You're amazing. Final word.
Final word is, if y'all don't do nothing else, please write down every day 10 things that you're grateful for, and then report back to me. Let me know what's happening.
10 things you're grateful for. Some gonna happen, and believe it, and get out them details. Because God is in the details. He just wants you to see it.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, class. Tomorrow we are back. We talking about angels tomorrow. Thank you, April. Love you. We're talking about angels tomorrow, and we talking about spotting them. Yesterday's class was amazing. Today, I've been really blessed by April. I've been really blessed by understanding that you have what you say. And so you got to guard your words. You got to guard your mouth. And even if you don't, even if you get stuck in those details, you have to get up out of it. This was a master class, truly. And we had one of the greatest masters who has mastered this thing to come in and pour out on us and tell us how it's done. Tanya has one of our cousins. She's starting her candle business today. And I believe her candles will be all over Walmart, all over Home Goods, all over Target. I believe they'll be everywhere. And I can see it. I can see it. I believe it. And I'm excited for you. And so when it launches, I'm going to be the first to invest in it. And yeah, so all of those good things. Believe in yourself. Believe in your dreams. And how do we connect to your class? Every morning we're here at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thank you, April. We're here every morning, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. Mississippi time. And on the East Coast, it's 11 a.m. I love y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow where we get back into angels. All right? Love y'all. Bye. I got to turn all these devices off now. Okay. There's another one.